Just not going to warm up around here, is it? 32-degree day. And it's cold. It's cold outside. Here we go. Okay, so one of the first things we do is we ride the bike just like a pedal bike. We're on some flat ground here. I'm in gear 7. And watch my legs. I'm going to drop it down to make it real easy to pedal. So that just, I'm over pedaling there. But I can pretty much use this gear to get up hills. Just because it's so easy to pedal. We'll try that out on a moderate hill later. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Pedaling just like a regular old pedal bike. And right now you can obviously see I'm just going at a normal clip. Doing about 11, 12 miles an hour. And that's usually what I do when I'm pedaling. I'm anywhere between 10, 11, 12 miles an hour. Just pedaling around. It feels like this bike gives you the ability to go up a little bit steeper hill. Not only because of the weight, but because it's a 10-speed. And you can get into that lower gear. So we're going to go ahead and check out the 5 different pedal assist levels. Now remember, we have a torque sensor, so the harder you work, the more you'll get out of it. But this will be like a general idea. So right now we're doing 13 miles an hour in pedal assist level 1, 14. In pedal assist level 2, we're doing 15, 16, 17. Pedal assist level 3, we're doing 18, 19, 20, 21. Pedal assist level 4, we're doing 22, 23, 24. In pedal assist level 5, we're doing 25, 26, 27, 27.5, 28, 28. So that's pedal assist level 1 through 5. I pushed it a little bit at the end there just to get it up to 28. And we were actually going up a slight incline. So that's pretty good. I'm 255 pounds and 5'11", just for the record. Okay, here's a nice white line. We're going to use this. This is going to be our braking point there, right here. Okay, let's get it up to 20 miles an hour. Get to that stick and we'll just slam on them brakes. See where we're at. There's 17, 19, there's 20 right here. So, all right. Let's get some perspective on this. You can see where I started skidding. Gives us an idea. That gives us an idea. We're right up to that stick there. And, yeah. Okay, we'll do another 20 mile an hour toss. 19, there's 20. It was 19 and a half, but that's pretty close. Let's see what we get. Perspective. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Let's try it at 15 miles an hour. Okay, here we go. Let's do this at 15 miles an hour and see what we get. I'm at 15.7, 15.3, and here we go. Okay, let's get some perspective. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. I was expecting a longer distance with these thinner tires, but I'll take that. So I kept the bike stock without making much changes. I wanted to leave it as it is out of the box. We only added a side mirror and a phone mount. But you can see the sleek look and design of this bike. I have no doubt this bike will turn heads when it's going down the road. Okay, let's take a walk around the bike and check out some of the specs on the Vanpowers Seine. This bike is going to come in 3 colors: midnight blue, olive green, shining black. This is obviously the shining black. This bike's going to be capable of speeds up to 26 miles per hour. The bike weighs in at 59.5 pounds. The payload capacity on this bike is 265 pounds. The bike has a Bafang M600 48 volt 500 watt mid-drive motor. The battery's a 48 volt 65 amp hour battery with LG cells. The battery mounts behind the down tube. It's held in place with a lock and key and a safety latch. It'll go 35 miles on a single charge, and the charge time is going to be 6 hours. It has a solid name behind the display. It's small but to the point. It's a Bafang LCD black and white display. The charger is 140 volt to 240 volt 2 amp hour smart charger. You can leave the battery on or off the bike for charging. The bike is equipped with a torque sensor. A front and rear light and fenders come stock on the Seine. The bike has Kenda tires on it. They're labeled as 700C to 400C. Using the conversion chart makes the tires 27.57 inches. The rims are double wall aluminum alloy. The front forks have adjustable hydraulic suspension with lockout and 50 millimeters of travel. The handlebars on this bike are by Promax and are 170 millimeters wide. Promax also makes the stem. There's also a quick release to adjust the pitch on the handlebars. The brake leveler is a Tektro HT M285. KMZ rust-proof chain. The bike has a 10-speed Shimano Dior drivetrain. The bike has a name brand Urban Comfort seat. The seat post is a Promax 31.6 millimeter and it's 300 millimeters long. Pedal Well-Go pedals with reflectors. This bike has hydraulic disc brakes that are by Tektro. It also has 180 millimeter rotors. The bike comes stock with a front and back rack. Bungee cords not included. So that's a walk around the bike. If there are any other specs that I may have missed, please check out the Vanpowers website. There you'll find more detailed information. Okay, so some of my final thoughts are this bike feels great. It's smooth. I love the fact that it has 10 gears. The color is really nice. I really like that shiny black. And I'm just amazed at how smooth those welds are. They're just buffed out perfect. The connections in the joints are super smooth. You can't see anything there. So that's impressive. The display is small, but it's to the point and you can see it when you're riding. And to me, that's the most important thing, is being able to see it when I'm riding. I like the fact that they gave you a front and rear basket along with front and rear fenders and front and rear lights. So it's nice that it has hydraulic disc brakes. 180 millimeter rotors are okay. Hydraulic disc brakes are pretty important on a bike that goes 26, and as you saw on our way up here, 28 miles per hour. So the seat is comfortable. It's a nice made seat. Some people really like them, and some people may think it's a little bit too thin and a little stiffer, but it's a nice quality seat that they put on the bike. I like the fact that you don't get any jerkiness when you're riding this bike. The motor is quiet. I mean, you do not hear the motor on this bike at all. Quieter than any bike that I have. These thin tires are kind of cool. I didn't expect that the bike would brake as well as it did with these thin tires, But one thing that I can say is when you're riding this bike, it feels like you're riding a regular pedal bike that has some assist, rather than, oh, I'm riding an electric bike that I can pedal with. Kind of feels a little bit different in that regard. But I like it. It's smooth. It's responsive. It feels quality. There's no play in anything. The handlebars are adjustable. You know, they didn't skimp out on parts. I like that it has suspension front forks. That's something I might add a suspension seat post. But yeah, it's a smooth riding bike. So what I noticed different between a cadence sensor and this torque sensor is that when you're pedaling, well, you're gonna work if you're pedaling, but it's smoother. It seems like the higher I go, the less I'm really working. But it also depends on what gear you're in. So you can get your comfort level with this bike between the shifting of the gears and the pedal assist levels. You could work as hard or as little as you want, but you're not just going to go throttle only with this bike. You do have to pedal. This is more like a bike that has the ability to give you assist, and that's the way it feels. Okay, that's going to wrap this one up for the Vanpowers Seine test ride and review. Hopefully this video helped you decide on your next purchase of an e-bike. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. There'll be a link in the description for this e-bike if you're interested in purchasing one for yourself. Feel free to use that link. It doesn't cost you a penny more, and it definitely helps out our channel. So until next time, like always, ride safe, have fun, see ya.